But there's a couple guys that
But
could
it's
just
like-
be world champs, and you're like,
Yes.
why aren't they in the
And
picture?
why is it Jay? Like Drew is feuding with Cody for the
Drew,
world title, right? Or
correct.
for the WWE title.
Right.
Cool. So after Drew, if it's Drew that wins or Cody, either way, you just tell the story that Damian is next in line.
And
you
how
know?
long is it going to be before
Just
Drew?
let him have a 2-minute thing or a minute thing being like,
But
I have dibs.
Why are we waiting so long to pull the trigger on Drew McIntyre?
I don't know, dude. Every question you're asking right now is every single one
Like,
of the questions
here's
that
the
are the
thing.
problems with WWE right now that have to get addressed.
Yes, it's like, okay, so
100%.
you have Cody who's like really good in this like chasing the title role.
Mm-hmm.
So like, why wouldn't you want Drew to be the bad guy?
Exactly. Dude.
I don't understand it.
I don't
And
know.
they've had the opportunities. They've had the matches. It literally just happened.
Yeah.
And so like, I just don't get the like, why wouldn't you flip the script here and say, Drew's the champ, Cody, you have to get this thing back. Make a storyline out of this. Because you can. They're both main event players. They can
Yep.
talk. They'd have great promos together.
Absolutely.
So, like,
and
what
give them
is
a
this?
full-blown feud. Yeah.
It's not
Why
as
is it
good.
instantly Cody wins?
Yeah, it's not as good when Cody's the baby, like the
You don't
baby
need
face that's
Cody to
defending.
be the only guy with the belt winning every fucking match for 2 years.
Right.
That's not how you do it.
Right.
What you do is you have him lose the belt to a worthy
fight to
guy
get it
he
back.
makes and then fight to get it back.
Yes.
And then make a new guy.
Yes. Cena did the same thing though. Like people always people always criticize Cena, like just for burying everybody, but like he would drop the title.
He
to
would
guys.
drop the belt to guys all
Yeah.
the time, which
Drop
made
the
him
belt
and then chase him.
and then work your way back, and it
Yeah.
shows like your resilience and it shows all
Yep.
those things
Yep.
as a character.
Never give up, bro.
Yeah. So
It's
like I
Cena.
just that one's tough for me. That one's
Yeah,
really tough.
I don't want to see every single fucking title run now is a million years long.
And it
I
doesn't
don't
need to
think
be
that's good for the belts.
right. No, it's bad for the belts.
Or
the
the
belts,
product.
the belt becomes like you're a brand ambassador now.
Yeah.
That's what it becomes. It doesn't become like a symbol of achievement. It's just you're the guy at the face of the company.
Because if it doesn't ever change hands, then it's never getting used to make anybody.
Right.
And that's not good.
No, that's the whole thing. That's like literally what you should be doing. They're
Yep.
major titles.
Like, yes, it was cool when Reigns finally lost a belt to Cody, and you had a good storyline, but it could have been done the year prior, and it would have hurt absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But they milked it for a full year.
Yes. You know,
And it ended up working out, but it's not always going to work out like that.
right. Gunther is a good example of this. Like you have him built up from the Intercontinental title,
Yeah.
builds up the Intercontinental title himself.
Yep.
Then he goes into the main event picture and is like, then he wins the world title
Yep.
and builds the world title even more. So now his character's elevated. He looks strong. And then he drops it to
He
somebody.
drops it to somebody and
It's-
helps elevate them.
Dude, it's not rockets. This is booking 101.
Yeah.
So like
it's the stupidest, lowest level of it that works
just don't
over and
understand.
over again. And it's like songwriting. It's like when people try to write a good song that they want to be a hit and then they make it all fucking convoluted and weird. And it's like, dude, there's a reason why like every one of the greatest hits of every band has the same fucking basic song structure. It's because it's what works.
It's actually, yeah.
It's what
Yes.
the listener is looking to hear to be taken on a journey. You
Yeah.
know, it's the same thing with wrestling. Like, it doesn't mean every single match has to be the same. That's not what we mean.
No,
at
but you
all.
can
It's
structure
not
it
about
the same way.
matches. The matches, you can do whatever you want and tell as much story as you can get away with in a match within the confines of a match. But the stories that are happening around the matches that are the reason for the matches, that's where you
Exactly.
you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Right. There's nothing wrong with verse, chorus, bridge,
Yeah.
chorus.
It
You know what I
works.
mean?
It
like,
works.
just
You
do
can
that.
have it be what we just said, you know? Guy chases the title, wins the title. Bad guy chases him, ends up overcoming him and beating him. Good guy has to chase the title again.
Yes.
You
and
know?
it's like,
And
yeah,
you can do that between 6 to 8 guys even and
They-
make them
they-
all.
and it's like you can make guys without winning the title for sure, but
Absolutely.
like it helps,
And they have.
and it makes it much more
Yeah.
compelling.
Not
when-
seeing LA Knight have a world title on his arm yet
Yes.
has been
That's another one,
really
right.
stupid, in my
It
opinion.
just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All these things just like I don't
They
know
just
where
don't
it's
make
coming
sense,
from.
man. Yeah. 100%.
And it sounds like you're just like bitching about booking, and it's
No,
like,
no,
but
no, no,
it's
no.
just bad like that's
It's
bad for the
just
product.
it just sucks because of how good it was. And then we said, yeah, well, they're gonna have a lull after such a boom period, of course. It's just the lull is controllable, and they're not doing things they could be doing to control it. And they keep to be fair, they had a wicked good pay-per-view with Crown Jewel in Perth. That was like one of the best pay-per-views of the year.
Yeah,
so it's not like everything they're doing sucks. It's just there's questions they're leaving unanswered that leave you going, why?
And it's like, if you want to go like long-term storytelling, like that's fine, but where's the medium term and like
But
short
for
term?
the long term, that's right. Long-term storytelling is great, but you have to have a little bit of all. You
Yeah,
can't have every single bout is tied up in a 2-year story, because now you don't have them for 2 years.
yeah, yeah. It's weird. Like, you see things like the Judgment Day and the way that broke up, and like, did it really come to like a conclusion?
No.
That was really, it didn't really ever come to a head. It felt
It's still
like.
going right now.
Yeah, it's like in the background. So like, why wasn't there really like a, I don't know. It's like they almost feel like they want to leave it open so that they can come back to it,
Yeah.
which doesn't always work. Like,
No,
come back
because
to
eventually
it now.
people when you tell the audience that you're not going to pull the trigger on shit 80 times, when you finally pull the trigger, they're going to care less because you already teased it and didn't deliver 50 times.
Yeah.
So the time you do, they're just going to go, "Oh, here we go again." And then when it happens, you're going to go, "Oh shit, they finally did it." Okay. Instead of being like,
Yeah. Yeah,
"Ah,"
it's very like
you know what I
political.
mean?
It's very political in that way.
Yeah.
Like, a promise made like doesn't happen, and then even if it does happen in a minor sense later
It
on,
doesn't matter
you
because you
just there's not the
promised it and
impact.
failed.
Right,
Yep.
you're building up the hype. It's almost like you're a kid and they're building up Christmas Day.
Yeah,
but
and then you don't get
it
them.
doesn't it's actually in 4 months.
Yep.
So like, okay, well, all that hype doesn't matter now because
Yeah, I thought it was in a week, and then they go, "No, it's in 4 months." But they don't tell you that. They go, "No, it's in 3 weeks," and you go, "Oh, my bad." Then 3 weeks, they go, "It's actually 3 weeks later," because that's how it actually feels.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
they keep going a little bit later, just wait, a little bit later.
Mhm.
When the fuck is later?
Right.
When is now?
Yeah.
When is it going to be now instead?
And then they're like,
It's
here's
getting too dragged
a
out.
roadblock. We're gonna give the title to somebody else. You know.
Yeah,
And
it's like why?
yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta get it right. Go, we've got a guy like a fucking LA Knight or whoever, you know, and
Dude,
go,
that's what I'm saying. They
make
have
him
guys.
now.
They have guys that can do it,
Yep.
and I just don't. They don't want to pull the trigger for some whatever
I don't
reason.
know. They are just still stuck in this idea that you can only have one top guy and one top girl per show, and that is so fake.